Welcome to another episode, Shirley Lou Focus in Finance. You know, as always, springtime is here, it's coming, and I am so excited. You know what? I think from a personal standpoint, we need to do a little financial cleanup a little bit. How's that? Because, one of the things that I talk about, that the last episode was for business owner. We're creating a plan. I think I want to continue kind of talk a little bit about from you and business owner out there. Taxes are coming, you guys. You do realize that April is coming. So what that means is that you get between now and April to kind of think about, oh my goodness, I have to do my taxes. From a business owner standpoint, you always look at, well, what can I write off the most? You know, it shows that I got a lot of gross income coming in, right? And then you're sitting there, we show that we made money, but now your uncle are looking at you. He can't wait to get some of that profit that you just made. So from a business owner standpoint, you're looking at, okay, what can I write off? I can write off my expenses, I can write off everything else. But did you know when it comes to employee benefits and some of the personal finance as a business owner, you can also have a tax advantages situation right now where you could perhaps do some of the tax write-off when it comes to retirement planning? I'll give you an example, okay? So we'll start off with simple thing as 401k, right? You can do some contribution to it, or perhaps you can do an IRA. Individual retirement account. Now there's a limit to how much you contribute to that. But if you're a business owner where you're thinking, well, you know what, the IRA is not enough for me to write that taxes, so, I make a little bit too much on that, then maybe perhaps you may want to look at SEP IRA. Well, a SEP IRA, you may say, well, I don't know if that's enough and all that stuff as well. Again, remember I mentioned earlier about 401k. There are other things called defined benefit plan that I don't talk a whole lot about. Then you've got, you can have multiple, by the way, did you know you don't have to have just one account? You could have multiple accounts. What I mean by that is that, imagine I could have a SEP IRA, but at the same time, if I wanted more tax write-off strategy, financial planning, maybe you could utilize life insurance policy. There's a lot of unique life insurance policy that leaves a legacy out there, tax advantages, tax-free, which I love the most because it provides, tax-free income for my businesses, or for my family, or if I'm a business owner, could be for my partner. It doesn't matter. But it also leaves, taking care of living benefits inside these life insurance plan that provide, long-term care, the heart attack, the stroke, the Alzheimer, the critical illness, the chronic illness, and if you're driving a car and some bad driver hits you and you hurt really bad. So these life insurance policy from a business owner now, I'm talking from a business owner standpoint, can be activated and become a living benefits for the employee or for the CEO of the company or the founder. And you can provide also tax-free death benefit protection for the CEO and the employee and the business partner as well, tax-free. But I think what I love the most about some of these accounts is it also gives you an ability to still earn money in the market. Why is that important? It's because you don't want something that just kind of go away. You want something that kind of stay there so that down the road, when you look back, what you contributed is what you have for the future. And that way, you can get a stream of income. Did you guys know there are life insurance company policy out there that gives you stream of income? Lifetime income, did you hear that? Tax-free. Now, I know, it's kind of unique. So if you're looking at tax write-off, in some cases where maybe, as a business owner, you want to write that off, contributing for yourself or your employee. Now, of course, if you do that, then the benefit you get from that, later may be taxable. But if I were you, you can fund it after tax money in some cases, so that it could be tax advantages, tax-free. Couple program ago that I talked about from a tax strategy. There are things I have what's called the 5-year retirement plan. It's really cool. Where a business owner or the employee and other folks, imagine this, contribute money for 5 years, 5 consecutive years by using leverage. And you fund this program by leverage. What I mean by that is that imagine you put in X dollar amount, then you've got an opportunity for a lender to match that money. So let's say I put in $25,000 a year for 5 years. I'm just using that just as an amount, okay? Imagine I have another $25,000 matched to it, so my money's growing at $50,000. So my question is that, do you want your money to grow at $25,000? You want your money to grow at $50,000? Of course at $50,000. I know, you gotta look at me and say, well, if you loan me the money, doesn't that mean you can charge me interest? Yes. A lender's gonna charge you interest for it. But imagine if, let's say the interest is 3, 4, or 5%, whatever. But under your retirement program, if the market does perform, you can make 5, 10, 15% return. Is that worth it? Now, remember, you're using someone else's money. They're charging you an interest. Okay, so I pay interest on that. But at the same time, I have an opportunity to grow my money with the market. Now, here's the beautiful part. Did you know that if the market goes down on this particular plan, if the market for some reason does not perform and it loses negative money, the floor is 0. It is locked down. You are never to lose a dime. And that's why I love some of these unique dynamic programs where you fund it for 5 years and you're done. And this thing provides a very robust retirement plan 15 years down the road where you can have it, tax advantages, tax-free. And I think a lot of business owner folks out there don't take advantage of it. It's either they may have not heard about it until now, or other one may discourage them because they don't know. One of the things I love is that people always give you advice on the kind of things that they never have. Have you ever heard that? I could go to my, some of you guys may go to your cousin, your nephew, or your brother, or your plumber, and someone walk somewhere that has nothing in the financial industry, and say, oh, my friend works as a cashier at such and such a place, and she told me that's a bad move. Are you kidding me? You're going to someone that knows nothing about finances or a plumber and other folks, and then you've got the next time when someone asks you that these things that I'm talking about on TV and radio and all the different stuff that's not good doesn't exist, ask them the question, do you have the policy? Do you know exactly what it does? And can you show me a statement? If you can show me a statement what it does and how it performs and how it does and all that, then let me know. But unless, you hear say, look, when I go on TV and preach about these kind of things, or the very kind of things that I have for myself, it's not something that I just pull it out of the air and talk about it. I have clients that I can show you performance. I can show you people that are retiring out there with lifetime income, with guaranteed stuff, that's enough of it that can say, hey, look. And by the way, I don't have one client. We have 44,000 clients to show you. So just because someone tells you it's not good, it doesn't exist, the best thing anyone can do for your spring cleaning when it comes to all these kind of things is being able to look at your finances intelligently. Take some time out, you guys. One of my New Year's resolution was getting myself in order and organized and all that. And there were just 3 things I made on my list. It's health, getting better, having spent more time with the family, and last, again, getting organized from my personal finance, my personal family matter, my personal business, do things, try not to procrastinate, just pass the buck. And it's been a wonderful things, because right now, again, April 15th is coming around the corner. We're already into the end of March right now that you're watching me. So it's important, understand where you are. And if you do need, some additional tax write-off or not, okay, on your taxes. But utilize financial planning tools, because that could be a great of help, in a lot of your cases. Whether you're a small business owner listening to me right now, or you are a small folks that happens to work for a company, W-2, your taxes still coming, whether you make a ton of money or you make a little bit of money, but that taxes form still got to be filled out and complete. And I can't even recommend it highly strongly enough. I encourage you to reach out to me, Shirley Liu. It's L-U-U. You can feel free to Google my name. I'm easy to find. My associate and I, we would love to have a conversation with you. There's no charges, there are no obligations. My direct contact is 703-608-1203, and we'd be happy to help you out. We have businesses everywhere, offices everywhere. And, and for those of you guys who are always interested, I'm always looking to hire anyway. Reach out. Maybe one of the best career that you have in your life, being able to help a lot of folks, change a lot of lives, and at the same time, you can make some pretty decent income money in the process of doing this. Remember, at the end of the day, your client, people that your family and friends, they've got those retirement plan anyway. Three things can happen to us. We either live too long, guys, we're going to die too soon, or we're going to need money, or we're going to get sick, okay? So financial planning is always a crucial part of it. So until the next time, I want you to look at your finance, please. Spring cleaning, reach out to me, because in life, for a fact that taking care of others, helping others, changing lives of others is what makes a big difference. I always believe in this. We rise by uplifting other. Shirley Liu.